How are you? I got joy in my soul. God is in control. I got Satan on my trail, and I'm singing all is well. He's attacking every day, but I'm watching while I pray. No matter the attack, I won't go back. This means war. This means war. You can't have my family. You can't have my increase. You can't have my breakthrough. You can't have my, you can't. I plead the blood. Ooh. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of the day you shall consume these words. It's your girl, Almond Brown 09, coming to you guys today with a morning ride to work video. Good morning, KIISO. I apologize for having to delete that live. I really wanted to come live, but I'll tell y'all what happened. So I wasn't supposed to be working late yesterday. If you're still, I wasn't supposed to be working late yesterday. Good morning, Gemini Love. How are you? So I wasn't supposed to be working late yesterday. So we were supposed to do the diamond painting at 8 o'clock, right? Okay. So I had to talk to the crew, well, part of the crew, and we agreed 8 o'clock was a good time. Okay, I'll be home. I'll be done help my kids with their homework. They be done had dinner, everything. I can sit down, relax while they watching TV before they go to bed. Boom. I had a 3:45 client. Now she came in hecka early. She came in at like 3:19. So I was like, oh, okay, I can start on her when I finish put this lady under the dryer, then I can start on her and be, kind of ahead of the game. So I hadn't seen this said person. It was a new client, right? So I don't assume who nobody is when they book an appointment. But if you book an appointment that says a lock retwist, 9 times out of 10, hey Miss Bonnie Vaughn, 9 times out of 10, you a black person, okay? Because only black people can get a lock retwist. So I know a lock retwist, and they didn't book for a style. That's going to take me, the appointment is going to last you about an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and 30 minutes at the most. Okay, so I'm going to be going out of here by 5 o'clock, go pick my son up from school at 5:30. This is what was in my mind when I seen the appointment. So when the lady walked in, I was like, no offense to my white people, because I love y'all, because I do everybody help. Well, when she walked in, I was like, wait a minute, it's a white lady. And she put for a long red twist with me. Okay, so I ain't say nothing. I waited till I put my other client under the dryer. And when she sat down, I was like, you put the wrong appointment, right? Hey, Voodoo, shout out to the members. I said, you put the wrong appointment, right? She was like, I know. I didn't know what to book. And she was like, I have something to show you, but don't be afraid. I was like, oh, what you got to show me? So she pulled out. Her husband had locks on his head. He cut them off, and so she had his locks, and she wanted to attach them. Now, why would you turn and you just... Child. But she wanted her husband's locks attached to hers. And I was like, first of all, you booked the wrong appointment. Second of all, it's going to take me way longer to do your hair. And I have to go get my kid at 5:30. So she was like, oh, well, we don't have to put the extensions on today. And in my mind, I'm still like, it's still going to take me a long time. And I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, I have this live schedule for 8 o'clock. I need to make it to my live, right? So I get to doing her hair, and I was like, listen, I got to go get my son at 5:30. So by 5:30. So you're going to have to, I'm going to have to leave you here. And she was like, oh, no, that's fine. That's so fine. Because, she said, I was afraid to tell you. First of all, she asked me, well, when you saw my name, what did you think I was? Look, and y'all have to listen. Excuse my hair, child. I cut these braids because they was getting a little bit too heavy. I'm gonna take them out, whatever. But she asked me what did I think she was, and I said honestly, I didn't think. You know what I'm saying? But I told her, when you book a lock retwist, you see the lady who I was doing before you, I said that's a lock retwist because I'm palm rolling her hair, and I can't palm roll your hair in order for it to stay. I have to use a little crochet needle. So needless to say, I had to leave her. Well, I didn't leave her in my shop. Well, she had to go sit in her car. So I had to leave her to go pick my son up from school, to bring my son back to the salon with me and complete her hair. So I didn't leave the shop till almost 9 o'clock last night. And I was supposed to be out of there at 5 o'clock. So that's why I had moved the time up to 9 o'clock for the live, and then as it was like 8:30 and I was still there, I just went ahead and deleted the live. I was like, oh, I'm so mad because I hate, especially when I have to do it when I'm doing it with other people. I like to keep my commitment, but you know, work out here comes first. That's what pays the bills. But yeah, I just told her, you know, next time you got to call me. You can't just book. You can't even book that on my website. Like, cause I do straight hair. We call it straight hair. I don't like saying white people hair because there's black people that got straight hair too. They that really curly hair, and it's based almost straight too. Like, we just call it straight hair. So I do that, but I don't have it to where I know good and well I ain't got the detour off somewhere else. Now, why y'all ain't had a detour sign back that way? Ugh. Anyways, but yeah, I have it on there to where, you know, if they want to book that, then they have to call me. I took that off my website because I do start locks on straight hair, but it just takes so long, so I took it off. But I will maintenance their hair. But yeah, I just told her, you know, you have to text me or call me next time. You can't do that because that just threw off my whole day, and I have to be prepared mentally for something like that. I have to be prepared mentally, and I would normally only do that on a Saturday because that's along with my lock extensions, micro locks, anything that's real tedious and is going to take me time. I only do those on Saturdays. I do not do those during the week because it takes up time. So she was like, I was so afraid that you were going to tell me no, that you don't do white people hair. I was like, why would I tell you that? She said, because everybody else that I called told me that they don't do white people hair. So she went on my website and she saw pictures of other white people on my website. She was like, yes, she's gonna do my hair. And yeah, I swear she just kept thanking me. Oh my God, I know this is taking you so long, but I really do appreciate you. You're a miracle worker. You got a client for life. Because she was driving like 3 hours away to go get her hair done from somebody else. And I was like, yeah, well, I'm here. And I was like, yeah, I don't really advertise doing that. Like, I post a picture, but I do not put out that, hey, I do straight hair. I don't do that because it takes forever to do. I love doing it, but it just takes so long. And then my appointments, my Saturdays are really like stretched out. My next Saturday now available, like that's open, is not until November. It's not until November. Hey, Miss viewers of you, I'm so sorry about last night. If you were going to come down in pain, honey, I'm telling the story as to why I did not show up. Hey, Mitri. Oh my God, I cut my braids. LOL, you should see my girl. I had to cut these braids because they were getting too heavy. Child, I took I took one out on my edge because I said, I will not be edgeless around here. Because I normally take these braids out within 3 weeks, maybe a month at the longest. And yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do it again, Miss View. I was so mad I didn't get off work till almost 9 o'clock last night. That was 4 hours past my time, and I was really upset because I had my son with me. You know what I'm saying? If I would have, anyways, I had him with me. He had school today or whatever, and they normally in the bed at 8:30, 9 o'clock at the latest. And so for him to have to still be out with me, I did not like that. I didn't like it, but nevertheless, like I said, she got her hair done. She was really, really, really happy, and of course I told her the price that you saw on there is not the price. It's like 3 to 4 times more than what you thought you were gonna pay. And so I told her that, and she was okay, and she tipped well, and it's that's all good, but When it comes down to doing something like that, that's like somebody walking in the salon saying, "Can you do my braids today? Like, do some of these." No, I cannot. My mind has to be in a place of I'm gonna be standing here in this one spot for hours. Like when I do locks, I'm walking back and forth because it only takes me between 30 minutes and 30 to 45 minutes to twist locks, put you under the dryer. I wash your hair for about 7 to 15 minutes depending on how dirty your hair is, but most of my clients come back religiously, so it's not their hair is not as dirty because they're coming on a consistent basis. But it don't take me long. Good morning, Voodoo. Hey, Jada. So yeah, it don't take me long to do their hair, you know. So I don't have to stand in one spot for hours. I'm walking back and forth from the shampoo bowl to the chair, from the chair to the dryer, and then the next person is already there. And so when I'm getting ready to put the other person under the dryer, I'm like, hey, you can go to the shampoo bowl. So when I put this person under the dryer, I sit my chair down, go wash my hands, get the cake, go to the next client. But yeah, but I don't even do braids no more, honey. I will tell you quickly, no ma'am, I will refer you to the person that braids my hair, because I ain't doing it. I ain't got it to give. It ain't working. It ain't working, and it ain't worth it. Not for what I can make in the same amount of time. I think I told you that before. The amount of money that I can make in 2 hours is the same amount of money that it would take me to do braids in 6 hours. It ain't worth it. I'm working smarter and not harder, honey, because these things right here got to take me a long way. I still got some years left in me, child. I'm only 36. It's all good. I came to check, but I was bouncing around everywhere yesterday. Yeah, it was a lot going on yesterday, child. It's a lot going on every day. I don't know. You know what? I got, before I get to the shop, because I ain't gonna take y'all in there with me, child, because I'm already running behind. Well, guess what? So is he. His wife called him. He was already at the shop. His wife called him and told him that the dog had got out and she couldn't get him back in, and so he had to leave and go put the dog back in the gate, I guess. I don't know. But I was talking to somebody yesterday, and I guess it just goes along with what's a lot of things that we see on YouTube. I just feel like a lot of people now, at least they're showing on YouTube and then just out here in the world, period, because of COVID and all of the crimes that's going on. I feel like people are so void of emotions. Like there are no people, they don't show empathy, no sympathy, no love, no nothing. It's just, and I know that hate and all the other, that's that's a nasty word, but it's just so many people out here. It's like they're desensitized from things that happen to people because of it may be somebody that they don't like, or even somebody that you love, and you keep seeing your loved ones pass away, or your loved ones doing this, doing that, and it's just like I don't even have any feelings about that anymore. Like I don't care. Let me turn off my Wi-Fi because I know my phone gonna start trying to connect to the Wi-Fi because I'm close to the shop. But yeah, like, have you guys checked your level of empathy, like your emotions or whatever? Have you checked yourself, or did you find that you had to check yourself, like for that? Like you see yourself not caring about some of the things that you may have cared about, like I don't even want to say years ago, but let's just say months ago. You find yourself not caring that somebody's life is in danger, somebody's children's lives are in danger, be it by you or by somebody else. Do you find yourself like, well, I don't care because it ain't me, I don't care because it ain't my family? Good morning, brother. Hey, what for one? I'm already here. Good morning. I'm already at work, so thank you. I made it safely. But yeah, like I really want you guys to check your heart meter. Like, what does your heart show about you? Can you empathize with somebody that you don't like that you don't care for? Because we seek empathy, we seek sympathy, we seek love and adoration. We seek all of that stuff when things are going on with us. We want people to be happy for us. We want people to be sad with us. We want, thank you. I feel it. I do feel, a little refreshed or whatnot. So I be still trying to get a little swelling in my face to go down, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, do you find that, your heart meter has been broken, so to speak? you know, because you feel like you have to protect your heart and protect yourself from the vultures of the world, because there are people out there that are vultures, and once you encounter them and they bite you and they feed off of you and pull everything else out of you, do you find yourself void of that? And I feel like if you do find yourself void of that, what are you doing to try to fill yourself back up? That way you don't have that. Because I feel like if you're continually to allow yourself to be void of I feel like the basic emotions, like I said, empathy, sympathy, even just love, any of that. If you find yourself void of that, how are you functioning? Because it's just so much stuff that's us going on around us. We see different things, we hear different things, and it's just like, it ain't me. It's not me. It don't matter because it didn't happen to me, so I don't care. Like, no. And I can speak for myself. I never want to have that I don't care spirit, because at some point I'm going to want somebody to feel the same for me as I feel for them if I'm going through it, and you know that I'm going through it. I don't want you to come to me and be like, oh well, what's next? Oh, you going through this, but what's next? Oh, you can't make me smile no more. What? Are you serious? First and foremost, happiness should start within. If you come to me every day to seek happiness and you can't find it in yourself first, sometimes it's okay to have somebody else fill you up. But if you're constantly seeking happiness from somebody else and you can never have it, when I click off this video and you go back into your sad state of mind or whatever it is, something is wrong. Like, I really do. Like, you can reach out to me, email me, almabrown09@gmail.com, and we can talk about it. Now, I'm not judging you for that, but I need you to recognize something is wrong if you can only seek your happiness by somebody else. Like, no. I need y'all to be happy. Okay, that's why I come over here to spread love and light. Even in the midst of my being sad and my downness and everything else, I still have to spread love and light. You know what I'm saying? And I know, for even in my weakness am I yet made strong. Even in my weakness am I yet made strong. So I'm going to read y'all comments. She said, I only braid my daughter hair. Child, no, they don't. People have been saying it's been since the pandemic, but I promise I've noticed this for the last few years. Yeah, I don't think it's just because of the pandemic, but now it's really amplified. And then some people look for a reason to say it's because of the pandemic, but a lot of stuff been going on before that, but you don't recognize it until something actually happens in your world, and you have to sit down and look at yourself in the mirror and see what's going on. And it's like, dang, I've been feeling like that. But you have to acknowledge that. Hola, mi hermosa rosa. Hey, phenomenal. But yeah, you have to recognize that when it's in you, but if you're in denial, no, I don't feel that way now. But if everybody is saying the same thing about you, and they come at different times saying the same thing, and they're not convening with one another to say, look at her, look at her, look at him, something may be wrong. Something may be wrong, and it's okay. If something is wrong, it's okay to recognize that and then try to fix it. But for me, being who I am in my walk with Christ and my spirituality, my religion, my everything, whatever you want to call it, who I am, for me to come on and every single day, and if I only give you guys woe is me and everything like that, how can you pull any energy from me to be happy, to be anything? Good morning, Ken. How can you pull anything from me to be happy if all I'm showing you is darkness? If all I'm showing you is I am sad all of the freaking time, how can I exude the light that I know God has given me to give to everybody else? That iron sharpens iron. I cannot sharpen you being a butter knife. I need you to be a sword, okay? I need you to be a sword. Stop being a butter knife, okay? If you are being a butter knife, go find you a sword so that way it can sharpen you, okay? That way you can be sharpened, and then that way you can sharpen somebody else. Stop always leaning up against other people to be sharpened, and you're never the one that somebody else can lean up against. It's not fair. It's not fair. And I ain't yelling at y'all. Oh, because my voice did just go up a few decibels. I know. I'm sorry. I just got real passionate about that thing real quick. I just need everybody else because I have people that I can go to or that even come to me and recognize when something ain't right. And those are the type of people that you need in your life that can recognize that and then tell you. Let me get up out here because I was just doing some dark stuff. Now you talk. No, then if that's what you were doing, then you need to be here to be filled up with a bunch of light. If you were out there doing dark stuff, get up and get up and listen to me. Okay? Girl, you yelling. Oh, I was yelling, but y'all heard me though. You heard me though. So catch, okay? Brother, I was yelling at y'all. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, I was yelling, child. I ain't mean to yell. I meant to yell. Maybe I did mean to yell. I know my voice went up a couple decibels, but I ain't mean to yell at y'all. I'm coming. Okay. I'm coming. I see you. I know he went by the bottom of my truck to tell me to get out of the car to come over there when we both late. Okay? We both late. Yes, Voodoo. I need to tell my sister to put that on my shirt, honey. Stop being a butter knife. Okay? Stop being a butter knife. Go out there and let somebody sharpen you. You being around butter knives, you're too dull. Honey, you can't put nothing into nobody around here being a whole butter knife. You can't cut that nastiness and that darkness out of nobody around here being a butter knife. You can't do it. Let me see you cut a piece of steak, a real good piece of steak with a butter knife. I mean, I know some of you know, oh, it'll fall apart. No. If you want to get that good old slice with that of a steak, you need you a knife, okay? You need you a sharpened knife, okay? Go ahead, get you a serrated knife, okay? Get you a serrated knife. Listen, the Lord, don't be scared. The Lord does not give us a spirit of fear, honey, but of love, power, and a sound mind. I was going to the corner, dropping on my knees to repent. Listen, iron sharpens iron. That is right. I like that sound, fire like that. Listen, child, listen. I'm about to get out the car with y'all because that just. Now I'm gonna get out there because I got to go work, child. I got to go work. I might come to y'all a little later. But let me get my day started because I'm already running behind this. I'm already running behind this. So I need to get out of this car. But I hope you guys enjoy your day. It's very gloomy here in Florida where I am. You know, I'm somewhere over the rainbow. But it is a little gloomy here. But nevertheless, I'm going to smile anyhow. Okay? I want you guys to smile anyhow. Go around and tell people that you see doing crazy stuff. Tell them, stop being a butter knife. Okay? Stop being a butter knife. But you better make sure that you sharpen before you go tell somebody else to stop being a butter knife. Okay? Because they said blind can't lead the blind. Okay? Two butter knives can't sharpen each other. You go lean up against somebody else that's going to help sharpen you. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I'm going to talk to y'all later, honey. Smile at somebody. It'll change their day. It may even change your day, honey, even with a mask on. They can still see it in your eyes. Okay? I love you guys with the love of God. And there is what? Nothing you can do about it. I'll talk to y'all later, honey. I'll see y'all out there in the streets. Maybe. Maybe not.